Hi, it's another tarot sesh for fire signs. This is a full moon in Gemini reading for, it's called the cold moon. And so this is for fire signs Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby. Pagans call it the moon before a Yule or Yuletide season. It falls within Sagittarius season. Shout out to the Sagittarius. Happy birthday to all of you. Full moon in Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication. And that is all led by Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, right? So you could be dealing with any of those signs. You don't have to be, but there's that. All of this is building up to a culmination point or breaking point. And that's because Mars is also retrograde, and Mars is the planet of like war. And basically, like, this could cause all kinds of communication to like bubble up to the surface. Now, that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, right? It could be negative, it could be anger, resentment, or disapproval, but it could also be built up love, affection, and admiration that just hasn't been expressed. I know it sounds crazy, but there's a lot of people out there that, you know, they get so anxious or nervous that their offer or their, what they want is going to be accepted, and so they just hold back. And so I feel like that this is the time to express these repressed feelings, right? Basically, it's all coming out for a clean house right before you start the new year with new energy for 2023. So that said, when I was doing the pre-shuffle, all of these are pre-shuffled. The song that came on for you was Level of Concern by, I forget who that was by. Let me see here. It was by 21 Pilots. I don't know why I didn't know that. So anyway, panic on the brain. World has gone insane. Would you be my little quarantine? I need you to bring down my level of concern. I need you to stay. Or is this the way it ends? Tell me we're all right. Tell me we're okay. So there's a lot of anxiety in this. I feel like also codependence in this. But also, I feel like, you know, this is just somebody and they want to make sure that the person that they're with is going to be there for them through thick and thin. Now, that seems kind of, you know, like a fairy tale. It's not always the way it happens, obviously. But there's somebody that's interested in another person and wants them to be with them. So there's that. That's the energy going into this. That doesn't need to apply to all of you, obviously, because this is for Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Everybody has different timelines. If any of this message throughout resonates, make sure you drop a comment below. So we're going to do this for the fire signs, calling in higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. For December 7th, cold moon, full moon in Gemini. Okay, what do we have for fire signs, please? Okay, this one fell out first. I'm not going to take these. They weren't bad. Oh, interesting. No, wow. Okay. So the card that came out is the King of Wands. Now, this is a very passionate energy. He gets what he wants. If he's not married, he's that Rico Suave, very active, very sought after type of personality. If he is married, he's a very passionate man. Now it's interesting. It looks like an eagle or some type of a bird. I had went with those cards that fell. I had seen the Phoenix card. And that means, you know, transformation, rising from the ashes, and that's what this looks like. So I feel like you're having like this massive transformation right now. And what's really cool is underneath the deck, there's the King of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see that very well. King of Pentacles. So, this is either the underlying energy or what you don't see coming, and now you do. And, you know, these energies together, this is like fantastic, like passionate, abundant, successful. And this is, you know, for the December 7th full moon. That's gorgeous. Let's clarify it. Let's see what else we've got. Now with this deck, they're huge because they're almost like oracle cards, but this is actually a tarot deck. It's Sirens of Song Tarot. Maybe you've been concerned about, you know, rising from this situation, or here's the other thing too. When you're a king, you have a ton of responsibility, and there's a lot that you oversee. And it's, you know, rising up to that energy and taking care of everything, and, you know, being that phoenix that rises from the ashes, and eagle, you know. Some kind of a hawk. All right, what do we have for fire signs? Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Maybe those birds resonate with you. Underneath the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so I was saying, rising from the ashes, that's because you're coming out of the cold from something. And, you know, I feel like Sagittarius has had a lot of this energy. Aries a little bit too. But yeah, Five of Pentacles is coming out of the cold from something. Blood is on the table, and the mouths are all choking, but I'm going hungry. So it's like watching other people feast, but not yourself. So, and then what we have, top of the deck. Oh. I'm going to free fall out into nothing. Going to leave this world for a while. Page of Cups. So this is a younger energy. Also, water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Very passionate. Could be very dramatic. But we've got a passionate king and a passionate younger energy. This could be just message of some kind of passionate endeavor. Something that love has produced. For some of you, there may be pregnancy. And that would create a Five of Pentacles. I mean, a major change in finances and whatnot, but you still have that King of Pentacles energy underneath the deck there. I think we're going to clarify this with some oracle and see what we got. Okay, what do we have for fire signs, please? Leo, Aries, Sagittarius for the full moon, December 7th. Cold moon, December 7th. Now, also understand, for some of you, this is also about endings. And I just received, you know, this Five of Pentacles could be somebody being left out in the cold. Could be the younger energy here and in a situation. Take it as it resonates. Doesn't have to be for everybody. What do we have for all right? Full moon in Virgo. Take inspired action. So that's where all this passion comes from. And also that younger energy with passionate, like feelings, emotions with the cups. Take inspired action is like totally resonates with what this is. Absolutely. And I feel like by doing so, it's going to lift you into this Pentacles energy, King of Pentacles energy from the Five of Pentacles, from having been left out in the cold, or maybe weren't where you wanted to be monetarily. 5 is halfway. So, full moon in Virgo, we'll read this in just a second. What else do we have? What else do we have? Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, please. For the cold moon. Something may have happened during the during a full moon around Virgo time, or something may be coming up next full moon in Virgo. So underneath the deck we have number 3, realization. So you may be realizing something which prompts you to take this inspired action. Oh, I love this so much. I love this so much. This is number 41, Queen of the Moon. It's the full moon card, which we're talking about full moon. Oh, my heart chakra. And it means sovereignty. Okay? This is using your discernment and really stepping back and seeing the bigger picture and making all the right decisions. Taking inspired action and it becoming successful. She's like the queen of the moon, right? She sees all. She creates all. But we're going to read more about this in just a second. All right. Full moon in Virgo. Let's find where that's at. This card is bursting with goddess energy, which is exactly what that is. And remind you that while it's wonderful to have lofty dreams, you also need to ground those desires by taking inspired action. Commune with the heavens, but take practical steps down here on earth. Draw down the energies of the divine by doing something as seemingly trivial as making a bullet point list of what you need to do to manifest your dreams into reality. Also, know that you're 100% worthy of your dreams. Ditch self-effacement, criticism, and second-guessing of yourself and others. Manifesting balance is finding a balance between dreaming big and being practical. It's important to believe in our dreams, but we also need to take practical steps towards them. The energy of this card will help you to connect with that reality. That is beautiful. Some things to do. Add tea tree essential oil to your diffuser. Sit comfortably and gently close your eyes. Call upon Ceres, goddess of harvest and all kinds of fertility, who also represents the love a mother has for her children. Your manifestation affirmation: I forgive myself for everything. I am doing my best. So that's beautiful energy. And then number 41. Sovereignty. You have sovereignty over your own life. Act with grace and confidence. You have the ability to unite disparate people and views should you choose to do so. The buck stops with you. You are powerful. Act like it. I reign over my own realm is your mantra. Goddesses of the moon are one of the oldest kinds of feminine divine and feature in mythologies from almost every corner of the globe. From Diana of ancient Rome and the Greek Artemis to the Semitic Astarte and Hina from Polynesia, the link with the feminine divine and the lunar planet in the cycles is a strong one. These goddesses in all their myriad forms were extremely powerful and demonstrated women that they naturally had power as well. We should strive to be the powerful queens of our own domain. Women especially have been socialized to defer, to keep small, to be quiet, and to hold a very twisted kind of service that borders on servitude. While in many first world countries women can choose to be what they wish to be on paper, women still experience inequality in countries in areas such as wage disparity and an imbalance of the numbers of women in government or in high-level board positions. However, what has been accepted in the past is not what will be accepted in the future. A new queendom is coming. So when we reign over our own lives, it is us that takes on responsibility for our own change and decisions. The Moon Queen knows that we, just under the divine, are our own rulers, and as such, the buck stops here. We must act as any queen would, set firm boundaries to protect our queendom and those who are under our protection. It does mean that we may have to push against those who do not respect our line in the sand. Companion stone or metal, platinum. I love platinum. I love silver. But platinum is like silver gold, right? So even if you're a male watching this, what this is saying is, embrace your feminine energies and, really reign as the queen as well. And that's really important. I'm not saying, for those of you that are uber masculine, I'm not saying like wear dresses and makeup and stuff like that. What I'm saying is, try to balance your energy so that you also understand and see the side of a woman. Try to put yourself in her shoes, so to speak. And also self-care and self-love, and take care of yourself. You deserve it. Emotions, feelings, all of it. You don't have to be hard all the time just because you're male. Anyway, and that being said, ladies, those of you also need self-love, and this is saying, maybe you're naturally independent, and you some of you probably embrace your more masculine side of things because of your independence. A lot of you may be single mothers. That said, this is a time to embrace your feminine side as well. Pamper yourself, make yourself feel good. It's the holidays, spend time with friends, family, and loved ones, and take inspired action. Do what you love, what you're passionate about. I just went on a rant. So that said, this is what's going to bring you out of any Five of Pentacles energy, whether you've been left out in the cold or imbalance in finances. This gives you that inspired action. You're still ruler of your domain, and you're going to be definitely, ruling in that domain with this passionate energy, passionate, inspired energy. All right, well, that's what I have for you for the full moon in Gemini. Fire signs, if you like what you saw, please make sure that you comment below. And as you know, it is Together We Grow. So make sure that you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell in the corner. That will notify you of upcoming videos. I do weeklies. I do, obviously, full moon readings and other types of readings. You can also book a personal in the description below. Drop a donation or tip if you'd like. Help our channel grow. And then I also have a description of the decks that we use. Oh, make sure that you sign up for the newsletter too, because you automatically get entered for some freebies and giveaways that I'm going to be doing at the end of the year. As I have a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of content that's coming and stuff that's coming. So 2023 is gonna be an awesome year, and it looks like it's going to be that way for you as well. So I will see you on the flip side. Look forward to seeing you again. Fire signs. Peace.